Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of a Let's Play Rimworld Shin's Legacy. In the last episode, we were attacked about 17 different times. Okay, I think it was 4 times? Maybe only 3, I don't know. But one of those was a pack of 66 manhunters. Oh, yeah, 4 times because I was counting the thrumbos. We get 2 mechanoids, groups that drop right on top of us in separate attacks. A group of 66 manhunting emus, although that was for a quest, so we willingly accepted that one. And then there was also a pack of 3 thrumbos that I wanted to take out. We still have to do a lot of butchering here. Our freezer is absolutely full. I mean, you know, what a good problem to have, right? But yeah, hopefully we can go back to taking care of some of this pretty quickly. You're meditating. Can we get you back to... Oh, that was going to do some butchering. Well, someone will do some cooking as well. I don't really care who does what as long as it's happening. Although it would have been better if I... Hopefully I didn't trigger any excess walking here. Yeah, then we mostly just need fine meal production be happening because we've got some meat being stored in a non-freezer over here. It's not the end of the world if some of it rots. It feels sad, it feels bad, but with a pack of 66 emus plus the thrumbos, it's fairly unlikely that we'll get to all of it. But it's still important to butcher them ASAP before they rot, because then we still get the leather and the horns for the thrumbos. Healing factor has been researched. Yeah. So, and I still don't like that it doesn't give you the info on the pop-up. Make healing enhancer. Make coagulator. Healing enhancer. Plasteel and advanced components. Natural healing factor, 150%. Releases nanomechanics, or nanomachines and healing factor, speed up wound healing. Implant only helps with physical wounds, does nothing. Okay, so this is a permanent implant to heal faster. Well, that's pretty cool. Coagulator probably auto stops bleeding, or, okay, slows bleeding. Yeah, still. Okay, those are pretty good add-ons. It would be pretty excellent to have, you know, that installed on all our people. Or maybe, you know, we gotta prioritize the 1%, right? Maybe that's what we do. We prioritize our noble. Okay, so one of these got repaired, which is good. Oh, actually, no, the barrel's durability is still lower. I swear there was like a little X over there, like it needed to be repaired, but it's clearly not. Maybe I dreamed it. Could something be partially repaired? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, well. So some of the healing tasks, or cleaning tasks, are still a little bit weird. We don't have well, we have very few blocks. It's one of the reasons I stopped rebuilding the traps over here, was to start saving on blocks, which is a little bit silly, because, like, traps are probably better than blocks. But it still seemed like an okay thing, because I would like to floor these areas, because it would minimize the dirt, improve our walking speed a lot, add a little bit to our beauty as well, which will help keep everyone in a better mood, which has significant value. But yeah, we have tons of rocks still on the map. It's just a question of having our crafters have enough time for that. I know Yang's one of our crafters, but he's also one of our cooks, for example. And right now that's pretty important. Yeah, so we're going to get a few of these messages about things rotting. Although, high priority haul over here, because we do actually have some extra room over here. We need to make sure it gets moved as quickly as possible. We will get this, yeah, because the hay and kibble wants to be stored over here. So I'm complaining that I can't do that. Yeah, we can sort of routinely move some of these things into the freezer as some space gets cleared up. And we do clear up space when... I could make a little more space if I got rid of the lights, but I like the way the lights look. And I think technically people move a little faster, and it stops them from, like, temporarily getting a little bit of a darkness debuff that could always send them over the edge. And again, just for the purpose of aesthetics, the standing lights are going to be okay. If I'd like wall light mods and things like that, that would be a good one. They don't take up any space, which is kind of handy. It'd be nice if you could have the installed lamp not also, you know, then you could still stack some stockpile stuff in that tile. But it's kind of a tiny thing, right? More rot, yeah, and that's just going to be the reality. Some of it's going to rot away. We have more than we can possibly use. Harpsichord. Oh yeah, so I didn't actually say it, but I queued up the harpsichord and piano research just because it was like, yeah, we'll queue up some random things in here. I don't know if we need it. The long-range mineral scanners, we could consider starting to do stuff like that. Although we might still be fine. Mostly we need more work being done on our ground-penetrating scanner, which means more research stuff there. Thrumble meat rotting away. Thrumble meat's not any better than, like, other meat. But... Oh, why are you... I was gonna say, O is my high priority, Oh, maybe I still had this selected and O is copy. It is. Okay. O is also my high priority haul button. Just did one of those, trying to move a few things into the freezer, again, as we go. Just prevent as much of it as rotting as possible. Again, I'm not going to cry if some of it rots, but we're going to try to prevent as much as possible. Because, I mean, it would be foolish otherwise. Yang, how... Okay, you're better on sleep here. Yeah, let's get you helping out on the cooking ASAP, please. This is not an auto door. This should really be an auto door. Wooden auto door. We're not sitting on infinite amounts of metal, although we have a decent amount. This could have maybe been a metal door, since it is a way of people getting out of our base. I don't know. Wood's fine. It's infinitely renewable for us. I mean, if this was metal, it'd be tougher, so people would take longer to bash through, but usually we don't actually care so much about that, and part of me is like, yeah, it's going to be cheaper to replace this way. Yeah, that being auto-doored, I think is going to be good for us. A bit of a slowdown of walking, because things are away here, but I'm not going to high priority haul that. People have got other, more important things to do. Although it is routinely slowing down people. Alright, fine, I've convinced myself. Let's get that out of there. Is there any more meat sitting around in here? There's some. That will get the warning about their storage space again. But more meat will get moved to the fridge very quickly. Sure, we'll get a little bit more rotting, but hopefully not too much more. Beer, which is actually still good because it clears up some more space in the freezer as well. The pops take up a little bit. More spots available. I mean, if people get to their regular hauling jobs, they do move this stuff in here because it's a high priority. Like, that's the thing. This is a higher priority storage. So if they get a hauling job, they will move stuff from here into here. But doing the urgent hauling just is a higher priority job, so they get to it faster. On the fine meals. 411 fine meals. The simple meal count will go down just because we're not cooking any right this second. But our instructions are it's still going to happen pretty quickly. And again, we can temporarily turn on the fine meal eating for everyone, although I'll have to try to remember not to, I forget. Hay rotted away over here. That's okay too. I mean, we've got tons of hay. It does last a very long time. We could turn this into a fridge, like maybe not a freezer, but a fridge. The rest of it's gonna rot out pretty soon now. And being a fridge will still help delay this, but I don't know. I don't want my animals to be cold. I don't think we have to worry about our hay production. So last episode we got attacked a billion times in a row. Here we haven't been attacked yet. We're 8 minutes in without an attack. What? There you go. I mean, they're gonna rot away at the same time, generally speaking, but because they get butchered at the same time. But yeah, butchering must reset the timers on the rot because there was a little bit of desync and one of them got butchered a lot faster than the others. So that's good to know. Wait until the last possible minute to butcher maybe the corpses. And then sort of stretch it out as much as possible. Could be. Pig count's going back up. We lost some in... I mean, we know we butchered some at some point, but we also lost some to an attack. But the counts are getting back up, which is good. Meat supply. So a lot of people are still shortcutting through here. It's a little slower to walk, but yeah, I don't think we're actually losing too much. We could move some things around, but I'm not sure that we could really fit anything in a way that wouldn't result. I mean, I guess this could be moved to here, and then maybe they can move the diagonal this way and not be slowed down. Same thing, the diagonal this way and not be slowed down, but I'm not going to worry about it. Oh. So I Ibex. Oh. Looking for safe settlement to take care of her pet Ibex, Makar, for 14 days. Sick with blood rot, which happens a lot, daily treatments. Yeah, so keep caring. We will get raided. 3 different raids of primitives, although a lot of them. Let's do it. I think I'm going to do it for the Persona Core. Skill Trainer is always pretty sexy, but no. Alright, done. So, pods arrive. Wait. Take care of her pet. It doesn't say that... What? You didn't tell me you were going to bring 1 million people with you. Am I missing something here? Safe settlement, take care of her pet. I mean... I thought it was just getting the pet. Oh, here! 7 archers will be placed under control. You'll have to feed and house them, but they may die in battle without consequence. Okay. Alright, well, sure. It's nice to have a little bit of cannon fodder. We've got lots of food, I guess. We were going to tell them to eat peasant food. Now, Anna is getting the royal food treatment because she's a tortured artist and volatile. So yeah, her breakpoint is a lot higher, so we're going to give her a little bit of a mood buff by making sure she eats good food. And we have lots of it, so it's not an issue. I don't think we have any more food that's in a position to rot. I mean, barring some hay, but again, not really a problem. These guys are idled. Landgraf actually does have tattered apparel. Here, that's what I'm looking for. Black vest. That's probably it, right? At 50%. Do we still have jobs for creating new ones? No, because I think the hope is to get everyone on the recon armor. I think that's the idea. Alright. We won't worry about the flak vest for now. I mean, he'll get a little bit of a debuff from the tattered. That's going to be okay. Right, cutting some blocks, which the count is going down. What else are we using blocks for? Oh, I guess art, maybe. Because that hasn't been reset. We're not resetting traps over there. Maybe some others somewhere got set. Did I use any for construction anywhere? No. So our block count has gone down. Yeah, it might be an art project thing, I don't know. Hotel, working on a button-down shirt with bird skin. Mm-hmm. We need a trade caravan is what we need. We've got Dora, the negotiator. To spin off from Dora the Explorer. Dora, making recon helmets. Nice. Now we need headgear. Actually, Anna's not wearing a helmet. That will be quite nice. What is Landgraf wearing for the head? Oh, the cataphract helmet. Yeah, okay. Just really good protection. Recon helmets and hopefully recon armors we can get. We did need uranium for making the recon armor. Yeah, and probably the helmet as well. Oh no, we don't need it for that. But we may have not made any of this armor for a while because we may have been out of uranium for a little bit. I'm not sure. I did remove the restriction of where they were, yes. We could rework some of our priorities here, but I'm kind of mostly okay with things. Fitzy cleans before he arts. He's arting now because there's nothing to clean. I mean, the sculptures are still a good way to make money, not to mention making things pretty and decorative. I'm going to unprisoner this room, just in case there's not enough bedrooms for everyone. There was a bunch of unowned over here. And some of these are new ones. You know what? I guess maybe we're fine. We'll reset this as a prisoner room. I mean, as long as these still say unowned, then I know that I'm okay. If it switches to all being owned, then we'll flip the prisoner bed. But I'd rather have them sleep in the double beds, because they'll be in a better mood. Because these guys can still break, right? Like, we have to keep them somewhat okay. On duty. So they have this permanent buff. Make them a little less likely to break. That's good. I was wondering about that. Piggy wigs are growing up. How do our animals look overall with the pigs? There's a lot of male pigs. Only 2 females. That's not good. Haley's pregnant again. Hopefully gives birth to some females. And then Makar, the ibex ram that we've got to take care of. And I will also limit you to the barn for safety. I don't want you wandering all over the map. I wouldn't care so much if it ate some of our completed meals. It's not the end of the world, especially with just the one. And, you know, story-wise, yeah, we'll keep the ram extra happy and healthy. Starvation is, yeah, Fitzy. He's gonna eat now. Okay, Fitzy's a gourmand, so he breaks a little sooner, especially if he's asleep. Incompetent cook? Oh shit, we probably have a bunch of meals with food poisoning. Did Dora go to work on it? So I'm gonna turn that off. Kitten is an 8. Not even Dora, but everyone should have a decent enough skill here. Hopefully there's not too many meals of the same type that have that. Food poisoning is really rough. Our people walk so much slower. They get, like, just massive debuffs from food poisoning. I'm afraid if they move too quickly, they're gonna, you know, poop themselves. Is the way I always think about it. Oh, what? What? Oh, this broke down. Oh, also that can be moved in. We need some to repair this immediately, please. Suta. Okay, good. Place some broken component. You're already on it. You have to take a long walk for it. Need your break wrist. Oh, that's Suta. Jealous of Kitten's bedroom. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. No. Eat without table. Soaking wet. We don't get a lot of rain in the desert. We'll vomit over here. Power's back. Good. This bedroom doesn't have a lamp in it. Which is fine, they don't need it, but the darkness does look a little odd to me, so I'm going to go ahead and put that one there, and that one over there. Brighten things up a bit. Put the one lamp in here, but that's fine. This bedroom's not actually occupied by... People are borrowing your tables. We could move these tables out of here. They were in here because these were prisoner rooms, and this is leading to some disturbed sleep. Well, I should move it out of one of these and put it in our prisoner barracks. Maybe just deconstruct this one. What's the quality? Excellent. Okay, so we'll deconstruct the good one. Piano tech is done. We don't have any research active. Now, what I was thinking is, since we're not going to be researching the spacecraft stuff, I'm going to queue marine armor, but unless I am wrong, and I'm never wrong, we have a machine. This is the thing that Insta researches, right? Yes. So, Kit. Well, okay, hold on. What's your research level? You are at a 20. So instead, Dora, just in case it gives XP. I'm not sure that it will, but just in case. No. Okay, no XP, but it does instantly complete the marine armor. So I'll just okay, this and this makes sense. Various drug things. There we go. Research whatever. And that for the prisoner room. Bam. Honest needs rescue? What happened to Viper? Oh, you're addicted to everything and going to withdrawal for everything. And you have cirrhosis of the liver. Well, that does not bode well for you, my friend. Well, hopefully you'll be unconscious through all that. You can get through it, but clearly you're not going to be helping us with the defense of our base. Interestingly, it did make you drop your weapon, so that would be a way for us to, like, steal your things, although I don't particularly care for a great bow, but I can sell it, I guess. Now, there's a bio-coded weapon. We do have the smelting on, or not the smelting, we have the deconstructing on for all bio-coded stuff. Here? Is it here? Here. Yeah, so this is all weapons that have low hit points, but the second smelt job This one. There you go. Any hit point, any quality, we smelt weapons as long as they're bio-coded. So eventually, someone is going to smelt down that weapon. Can I tell you to do this? Oh, you do the slag first. Hold on. Let me put the slag at the bottom? Yeah, because this will help us clear inventory space. That's the problem. Whenever they get around to this, they smelt slag first. There you go. There's the shotgun gun. Yeah, this is going to be better for cleaning up some of our stockpile. I mean, I don't think we can sell the bio-coded. The stuff that's low quality, maybe we could... maybe that's what I should do. I'll put this back up to the top, but then I'll put the smelt weapon. This is the bio-code one? Yes. And is this the bio-coded apparel? Yes. I'll put these two at the top. There you go. So smelt the bio-coded right away, then just smelt slag, and then if you don't have any slag but you're still working this job, then you can consider smelting down stuff that is low quality. But we'd maybe prefer selling them first. Okay, I think that's going to be fine. We know we've got 3 waves of tribals coming for us as part of this event. We've got some extra people going around, although I don't think Viper is going to be all that helpful. But just some extra meat bags to soak some... Well, I was going to say soak some bullets, but it's mostly going to be soaking some arrows. Because, again, tribals are going to come. And they're not well armored, like, so it's not much of a concern. I mean, the scariest part is if they manage to run up to us and begin to melee. Do I want to extend this? Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to expand this zone like this, but I think also like that. Make it that much harder for people to run up to us over here. Eventually that'll get filled out as hauling happens. I mean, I could do some high-priority hauling on some blocks, but I think that would be unnecessary. Let's see, cleaning sand over here. Yes, their block count keeps going down. I think it's the art. Oh, Aurora! So anyone who's outside gets a beauty boost. It doesn't linger, though. It's only while they're outside they get the boost to the beauty. Which is too bad. It'd be nice if it, like, stuck around for a few hours. You go indoors and you still have, like, the memory of the great Aurora. But, I don't think it does that. Still, it will offset some of the complaints we get from time to time. Put a regular haul on these metal chunks that are all over the place. Aurora's ending. So short. It's just a nice touch. I think, you know, mostly feels good as a player. Drill, drill, drill. Now that we have this thing in a place where we can drill that. That was an issue for a while. We still have this drill. Oh, no. I think it got smashed. And it's deteriorating. So let's urgently haul that. The metal won't deteriorate, so it can stay out there. It's not a big deal. It won't show up as part of our counts, but other than that, it's not a problem. This looks like it's been sitting around for a little while, so let's get that in. Door on the encampment. Send a message. Apparently, Outlanders based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. Camp is controlled by Tedler. Asked us to destroy the camp, which means eliminating all enemies. Bandit camp, 8 Outlanders. Okay. Gunlink. Yeah, we install it, and it gives us more accuracy. Infinite chem reactor slowly generates chem fuel. Oh, wow. It'll expire soon. The thing is, I don't know if it's going to expire once we accept it. 24 days. Okay, that's going to be fine. What we're going to do is we're going to wait until the 3 Ibex raids are done, and then we're going to go and check out this encampment. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I mean, we don't... Well, no, there's some value in chem fuel. We did actually have to build this thing. We processed some chem fuel from wood. There's a few things that need chem fuel, but if we can just get it for free without having to work anything, I mean, how brilliant is that? Any other crops just sitting around? Looks like no right now. Hey, well, what are we going to do? Hunt right now? I mean, it still feels like a wasted opportunity if we don't hunt while they're around, but... Now, as I say, yeah, simple meal cooking should be back on here. And I might change this to try to keep, like, 300 simple meals around there. Someone's got to get around to it. There's no meat. It's actually just, it is a little surprising that they're not getting around to it. They're calling corn. I mean, they should have prioritized doing this because we actually don't have enough room for all the corn. So let's start cooking it into simple meals. Although we do know that the corn just sitting around in here lasts longer than the meals. I have the ability to make survival meals now. I should start doing that for some of our transportation things. Let's try to keep like 50 survival meals around all the time. Can I do it in bulk? Yes. Let's do that one, that version. Maybe I'll put it at the top of the list here. Now, I'm hoping... I don't think they go for survival meals first. It'd be a little annoying if people ate those first. Insulting spree. Well, that's annoying because of darkness. But you're outside at night. What do you expect? Fire starting spree. Is it because you were insulted? No. Randomly because you're a pyromaniac. This is one of our guests. Amazing. Reset real quick. It's actually super annoying. Inspired creativity. Well, that's quite cool. Yeah, do we actually have you on, like, arting jobs? No. Funny, the tortured artist, I don't allow them to produce art. They're even inspired now. But I don't let them produce art. Alright, we're on top of the fire stuff. It would be annoying if we had fewer people, or fewer, like, people who are up and around. But the fire should get put out fairly regularly without too much concern. There's a major breakers now. There's Anna still. Uncle Cass died. Liquid brewing is done. I mean, I don't know if we're going to start doing the drug stuff. Yeah, you're insulted 3 times. How long is that going to stick around? Ooh, couple of days! That was a significant insult. That one stung! Haley has lost... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's right, because Haley had originally come with us with the guard skill. We decided... Well, I decided to turn off the training for that, because we were using time to maintain the guard skill. Like, I don't really need it, so I turned it off. And that's okay, that is the case. Entirely intended. So, I mean, at some point, I could just stop researching. Because then what would happen is a researcher would spend time working the ground penetrating scanner and just keep finding more deposits around the map for us to work. Maybe some closer, maybe some plasteel deposits, that sort of thing. This place is still pretty full, but yeah, cooking will continue to happen. Yeah, we can't make survival meals now because we don't have the meat. So I should have had that in the list earlier. Maybe I would even want to increase the count of survival meals, just to have a good buffer. People have said, I'm just thinking of long trips we could take. Just one person with a pack animal going to the refugee dominion, for example. Oh, we do not have a good mood with these guys. Some of their dudes did get killed in some recent missions. So being able to regain some goodwill with them might have some value. We could make a lot of money sending a caravan out that way. But I don't know if we really need the money. And be a little afraid of someone being ambushed on the way there. Yeah, we're getting more hay. Not that we have a shortage of hay in any way whatsoever. What are you making? Tribal which is just for money. Yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of the bird skins, so we'll convert that into clothing to sell. I mean, unless we'd prefer having people do the block making. I don't know. I want more blocks, but I have a hard time justifying changing some of our priorities around. I guess the part of the issue might be that we only have 3 crafters. And Chantal actually will spend a lot of time planting. Yang spends a fair amount of time cooking. It's only Dora who's really the unencumbered crafter here. I mean, I could turn crafting on for more people. If I had the mod that, like, would break up the jobs, I might turn stone crafting on for a bunch of people. Because it's not really skill dependent. And it would be nice to have some bulk stone crafting jobs. Production. And yeah, the idle colonist isn't the problem, because it's mostly these archers who don't really do anything for us. You know, I could do something crazy, like just turn on crafting for everyone. I mean, a lot of the crafting jobs have a minimum skill, so they wouldn't be doing that anyway. And there's only so many stations. It would, you know, it would actually deal with a lot of some outstanding tasks that we have kicking around. Clothes making is clearly a lot higher priority than some of the others. Then internally, these things, if we look at craft, make things a crafting spot, work at refinery, drugs, stone blocks, smelt items. I think the crafting spot type of stuff includes, you know, it's not describing anything, but these workshops, they get listed in the Rimworld like job list. They have an order. They don't get like randomly shuffled around or anything for variety. So I think people will always try to make clothing first. There's Chantal. She doesn't have anything to plant right now, so she's going to do that. And then Yang's going to work over here. Shredding the mechanoids is actually pretty nice. And you're back over here. Chantal, what are you making? High explosive shell? Yep, we do have a few outstanding. One more to be made over there. I don't think the shield packs are going to get made because we don't have the shield modules. We need the mechanoid sieges to happen for that. We do have one person holding on to a low shield pack, ready to be deployed though. Is this all sand? Oh, it is too. We really should floor this. Again, like materially, we don't really have anything going on. We actually might get in trouble if we don't start making more blocks. I mean, chem fuel. In theory, we won't need this job to happen anymore. Oh, sorry, that's sculpture. Got some blocks. I mean, you might not stick to that job, you might reset it, but let's get a few blocks going. Social fight with Dora. Seriously? These guests are the worst! You're an optimist, too. Come on, stop being a punk. Whoa. Okay, research. Psychic Soothe. Oh, well, that's going to be helpful. Cleaning up some blood. Yeah, block making is a go. I should have you just drop here. Do I want to reset it to, like, any block? So it's always whatever's closest. Again, I want, like, as many blocks of one type as possible, because it's, like, you know, having a couple hundred of each makes it awkward to organize a construction, as opposed to 1,000 of one type. No, I guess leaving it like this is fine. We'll make sandstone for now. Sandstone's something we really don't have any shortage of anywhere on the map. Yeah, I think the research might come to a close soon. I mean, we may as well finish this. It'll give us a few options. There might still be some value for hydroponics, but yeah, I think I'm going to be fine. Just get everyone equipped with miniguns. I think we're going to be fine to stop the research after that. And then so she's just going to work the scanner, and we'll see what we can see. Okay, here is one of the raids. Approaching from multiple angles, attacking immediately. Oh, and I hate to end on a cliffhanger. I'm not really scared of this one. Okay, that is 3 different groups. That's a lot of people. Let's not deny that. That's a lot of people. Bit of a cliffhanger. I'm not too worried because they're only tribals, but that is a large number of them. And if they decide to smash through some of the walls, it might be awkward. We'll see how it goes. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.